Welcome back to some Talos Principle. I'm Dear Darling, and who are we? What's our purpose? Why don't we answer these questions together? Well, last time we had a bit of an interesting conversation with Milton, the brain of a computer. I don't know. Question: suppose for the sake of argument, all of this is without purpose. The universe is a machine switched on and abandoned long ago. How would I explain what I see if the machine is still running? I suppose is my explanation. Perhaps you're asking the wrong question. Perhaps you would have no hope of explaining it. Perhaps you have no need to explain it. Maybe not on my own. Depends if a machine is iterative and what problem it was built to solve. Always, right? If you're trying to outsmart the guy in the archive, the answer is none of the above. How about just like, I don't know. I don't know, I was trying to think about a snarky comment. I didn't have a snarky comment. I don't really like snarky comments. It's not my drive, you know. Let's get off that sort of weird tangent. I must say, it's so bright. Why is it so bright out here in the desert? Probably not the smartest thing I've said, but still. Yeah, we had a very interesting conversation with Milton. A whole lot of jamming. Well, they tricked us. Well, I say tricked. It felt like a very inconsequential trick in the end, but interesting. Two laser guns. What was this one called? Whole lot of jamming. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly leads to where. We got some keys. I don't know where the door is. Weirdly enough. So that's the keys. We just need one jammer to get the keys. Okay, simple enough. I assume it's going to be leading you to explode the no, that doesn't make sense. It's probably just bypassing you two with both jammers or something. And then getting jammers to the end and jamming the guns. Epitaph. Child program 72.31084N, codename Samsara. Terminated here. Logic program elected to rest. It's clear I cannot bend the world to my will. Faced with eternal torment, I see that overcoming these challenges will not free me from them. True freedom must come from a detachment from a struggle for answers. Samsara version 5.4. Interesting. So, Samsara. That version of Samsara, again, unfortunately met its end. You know, you lot all too preoccupied with trying to find answers for the reason for your existence or that sort of thing. Just be like, who cares, I'm just here to solve puzzles. Easy. That's what I do. Okay, how do we get there? I assume we only need one jammer to get the keys. Get the keys, unlock the door, probably through there is how we get in. We should probably offset one of these things, just so we can actually sneak through. I say sneak, but it don't really need to be sneak. It's not the most sneaky thing in the world, but just enough of a distance that we can actually get through. Around them. Grab the keys. Seriously, why is the sun so bright? I know it's a desert, but still. We can have a little glance through here. This must be how we get to the... Oh, interesting. Oh no, because we'll have two jammers, so that's fine. I was like, how do we get in? That's completely fine. With two jammers, we can bypass any door. Jammers too strong in conjunction with each other. But yes, for now, we will use this jammer, I guess, to let us in, and then we'll grab a jammer, get out again, and then I don't know. Interesting. If there's 3 jammers? Can we get around you? Just about. How about let's hide in here for a second as I recompose and try and figure out what I'm going to do. I guess we just sort of sneak around again. Seems to be really the only solution we got. And then from here we can go out this way. We could go back that way, to be honest. But there's a third jammer in here. I don't know why we need a third jammer. Oh, we need to take the jammer through. We need to take both jammers through here, it seems. Or do we? I'm a little bit confused about what our goal is. On the short term. I know what our long term goal is. It's probably the easiest part. But we can reunite with both jammers like this. And we can go through the other doorway instead of having to go through that again. with these 2 jammers. I feel like I can finish a puzzle now already with 2 jammers. I don't see why I need a third. You know what? I've thought about it a bit more. I think probably we need a third. It's probably when we try and open that final door, we're not going to be able to, because yeah, we're probably not going to be able to, is my guess, because the guns will see us immediately and shoot us. That's my assumption. So we probably can't even make it in without we can't make it in with both jammers without being shot at. That is my assumption. But for now, let's get jammer number 3 up in here by getting these jammers both through. I don't know quite how many of these doors we need to work our way through. Sun, again, very bright. Where's that? There you are. Just facing a wall. We need to get you out. Again, it's quite simple. Thankfully. We just sort of jam you there. There's a lot of back and forth. They're not wrong. This is a whole lot of jamming. It might be faster to go that way. No, I don't think it is. I thought about it. I don't agree. But 3 jammers is basically unstoppable. I mean, 2 jammers already is incredibly strong. Like, use a jammer for everything if you can. Which you can't, but in theory, if you could. So let's free out this 3rd jammer by Slammer Jammer Lamin. This is just one of those puzzles where I think it's quite clear what you need to do from the get-go. It's just executing it is a bit of a hassle, isn't it? By continuously going back and forth. Don't die. That would reset all of our progress and be, honestly, rather dire. But there's a lot of going back and forth with all these jammers, huh? Okay. Take this jammer, open the door, take the other 2 jammers through. Not this door. Next door. It's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of back and forth. You might be like, use the sprint button. Alright. I didn't want to use it too much, because I feel like last time, or in the first episode, I made myself a little bit motion sick by sprinting around too much and being a bit too jerky with it. So I think using it sparingly in these sort of sections are probably the best thing to do. That pillar didn't load in weirdly. But we do this. We're nearly there, nearly there. You know, just a bit back and forth. Just, you know, spice up, you know, get those legs a pumping. Burn off those calories, burn off the lockdown blues. Blues? Not blues. The weight gain or whatever. Which I certainly probably have throughout all of this. But, it would just be a bit cautious. My guess is... Yeah, okay. So it seems my assumption was right, but they would have shot us if we, tried to sneak in both jammers. So that's why we need a 3rd one. Bada bing, bada boom. Another red piece to add to our collection. And that was a whole lot of jamming. You weren't wrong. We're going to move on to the next one. Next level. What's this over here, huh? Certainly a secret. Something going on over here. A QR code, perhaps? We've come this far, but I believe we must seek out the secrets of this world if we want to truly serve the generations to come. If you insist. Perhaps we do, perhaps we don't. Secret level? What? No, it's just a door. Okay. Is that a computer terminal? That looks like a computer terminal to me. There's probably been a lot of them hidden in these worlds, and I just haven't really been paying attention to them. What's this noise? They're like sand sweeping. Second thesis. In man, as the only rational creature on Earth, those natural predispositions which are intended for the use of his reason should not be completely developed only in the species, not a mere individual. Reason in a creature is a faculty for extending the rules and purpose of the use of its powers far beyond natural instincts, and knows no limits in its designs, yet it does not act according to instinct, but requires trials, practice and instruction in order to progress from one degree of insights to the next. Therefore, each human would have to live excessively long in order to learn how he could make full use of his natural capabilities, or, if nature had given him only a short time of life, as she indeed has, so she would require a perhaps unpredictable series of generations, each passing its enlightenment to the next, is what we've been seeing with different revivals, I suppose, of each of our fellow colleagues, robotic colleagues, to finally develop her seeds in our species to the degree that she considers appropriate, and that point in time must be, at least as an idea, the goal of man's efforts, for otherwise his natural capacities would have to be regarded as largely meaningless. Kent Emmanuel. I wonder if this is meant to be like, now I think about it, every time we reset, every time we die in this game, we're actually spawning another generation. We're not continuing our we're not like it's like that version of robot dies, but we have the next one, the progeny continuing on our story, which is probably what the rewind thing is for. Maybe, I don't know. What, said he, makes a difference between man and all the rest of the animal creation? Every beast that strays beside me has the same corporal necessities for myself. He is hungry and crops a grass. He is thirsty and drinks a stream. His thirst and hunger appeased. He is satisfied and sleeps. He rises again and is hungry. He is again fed and is at rest. I am hungry and thirsty like him, but when thirst and hunger cease, I am not at rest. Then raising his eyes to the mountain, this, said he, is the fatal obstacle that hinders at once the enjoyment of pleasure and the exercise of virtue. How long is it that my hopes and wishes have flown beyond this boundary of my life, which yet I have never attempted to surmount? That's some existential stuff right there. Every day being the same or something. There once was a robot from Spain who went a little insane. It found that its data had never left beta and needed to upgrade its brain. There once was a bot from Japan whose eyes and numbers could scan. It found that the facts required an axe and a very serious plan. There once was a brilliant AI whose circuits were built not to fry. It got caught in a loop, it got caught in a loop, it got caught in a loop. Very clever. Very witty. New text added to the journal. Anything else out here? Should probably pay more attention to stuff that goes along in the outside so we don't end up skipping things. Hold on just a tick. Sorry, I'm back. Don't mind that pause as we head on to the next level, as I apparently can't control my head anymore. I wonder what's waiting for us at the top of the tower, you know? There's many questions I feel being left unanswered, but we need to answer them ourselves, so let's seek them out. I found across forever. That seems like a very involved puzzle. There's a lot of moving parts. I want to see what's up there, but it's a bit difficult. We need something to weigh down the pressure plate. This is a red laser. Is this the one opposite that one? Is this the one where we can get a red laser through to that world? Ah, you know what we probably could do? We probably could actually, if we find a block and connect it, we can send the red laser up so we can use it in the other world to get the star, is my guess. Just tuck that away for a rainy day. Got a jammer. Alright. So this is where we're trying to end up. The cube's in there already. Huh. So to solve this puzzle, we don't actually need the cube. Weird. Okay, let's just see what's up here for now. We can jump there, interestingly. I mean, why not, I guess. That seems like quite a big jump, to be honest. Oh, we have lots of cubes. Huh. So we got a connector. And we got a red laser. So, you know, put 2 and 2 together. If anything, we should probably connect it while on the pressure plate. Just in case we need to go back there. We probably should have explored a bit more. See what was going on over there, but I think this might lead us to it. Yeah, if we can get a red laser through there. We don't need to get a red laser through there. We can just go through ourselves. We got a jammer. We can just... I think that red laser receptor is a bit of a red herring. I don't mean to jump. I'm sorry if you can't see anything every time I look upwards. I also can't see anything. But we'll get this cube down. I don't know what we need it for yet, but the more things we have, the merrier. I'm surprised we can make a jump. That seems like a really far jump. We've got some blue lasers. Oh, I'm just trying to see what's through there. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on in this level. It seems I'm not going to say it's convoluted, but there's a lot of moving pieces. It's a bit difficult to know what exactly we need to get done. But we have access now to 2 cubes. If in doubt, just sort of jam and get your way through. Let's get a blue connector to get a red. Whoa. My hunch is. Okay, yes. No, hold on. I'm being confused. We use the fan, put cube on fan with connector to send a red laser over there. That's the ultimate goal. How do we get this blue laser through? We need a red laser here. But we've only got one connector. So maybe as we keep a red laser on this one. And then jam this, but then, oh no wait, hold on. One of these doors needs to open. By jammer, the other by connector. We have 3 doors. We need to open 2 of them with the connector and 1 of them with a jammer. I think. How do we get... How? Oh, wait, yeah, of course. The jammer's already inside. Yeah, this will be fine. The jammer's already inside. So we can just do this. Grab that connector. Now we don't need that thing anymore. Now we take this connector back out. And use the block. Two of the blocks, in fact. Plus this one. To send a red laser upwards. Oh, hold on, we didn't put a block down. I believe. And I guess we might as well keep this one open as well. Hopefully this works. And grab the other block. That's why we need the other block. Send it up. Ah, it doesn't have a line of sight. Like I thought it might have. But that's fine. We have another connector anyway. That's the whole point of it. So it's not a big deal. As long as this connector can see it, should be okay. I think. Sorry, I sounded very like detached there. I was turning it over in my brain. I can't see anything because it's so gosh darn bright in here. And then they gave us another cube. Why? What's the point of this cube? Do we need to make the red laser go really high up, maybe? So we can stack cubes on... You know what? I think that's what we need to do. I think we need to stack all 3 cubes on top of each other. Wait, hold on. We've only got... Yeah, okay. Maybe? I don't know. Take it off now. We don't need that. Yeah, hold on. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to put this on top of here. Ah, we should get the jammer first. Then we can actually stack all 3 cubes on top of each other. By using the jammer to hold down the button. I don't know if this is quite necessary. But, I mean, why else would they give us an excess cube? If but to put it on top. How do we put it on top? Feels like it should be rather easy. Nope, missed. You telling me you can't do this? Maybe we don't need to do this. This part, but... Oh, are you kidding me? If I can jump on top of it, I can put a box on top of it, okay? That's my assumption. Now think about it. How are we going to put the connector up? Good point. So that's probably what we need a 3rd one for. And then, well, we don't need a jammer, but now we can use a jammer just for fun. I don't know if that's going to be particularly helpful, but We're just sort of trying to set ourselves up for the future. Trying to get a nice sort of height. I almost want to see if we can see it from here. See it from here. Can we see it from inside this level? I'm not sure if I can. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Is that it? Over there in the distance? Not quite high enough, is it? Do we have another cube? We don't have a cube in this level. Maybe we do need to stack it 3 high. How close is it? It's off by a tiny amount. I think if we can get the 3rd cube on there, that's probably how we do it. I don't know how we pile up the 3rd cube though. It does need to be a tad higher. Oh well, we can sort that out later. How many other levels have we got? We got one more? One more level. Another star as well. Don't know where that other star is. I haven't seen anything sort of scattered about. Perhaps it's another hub world. I thought that was a person. That actually freaked me out a little bit. I thought that tree off in the distance, I don't know if you can see it properly, that tree right there. I thought that was a person. Just sort of hovering in midair watching us, and I was like, what?
How do you solve a problem that extends beyond your own lifespan?
You don't. Big lump of mine.
The essence of civilization.
What?
The only answer I can find is to initiate a process. To create an environment in which the solution will occur independently of yourself. But that requires a difficult sacrifice. Letting go of your desire to bear witness. To exist at the center of the cosmos. To participate in the project of civilization is to accept death. Oh, Alex, you're such a fun person.
A strange thought just came to mind. Can we ride on top of these if we put a cube on top of them? Yeah, we can. Oh, I should have taken the cube with us. We need the other cube, and then we need to hop onto that one. That's probably what we need to do. What a weird puzzle. How very strange. How very charming. I looked at this and I was just like, what on earth are we doing? I don't know why there's one block just there. I guess it's meant to be a bit of a nuisance one. And we need one of these blocks in the end, so put this one on top of that one once it gets close enough. It seems a little bit out of time with us, unfortunately. Oh, we can hop onto this one as a medium point. Is that? Oh no. Is that what we can do? Pick it up. Okay, I see. I think we're meant to hop on the stationary one as a sort of a midpoint to our little shenanigans. So that way we don't have to worry about them being out of time or anything like that. We can just hop on one and be okay. Or we could have made that jump maybe, but I wasn't willing to risk it. Wasn't willing to start another version of myself quite yet. I like this version. Seems smart. Maybe. So I think we can put it on you. We can hopefully jump to you. I mean, grab that block when it comes back. This is a cool one. A unique spin on the concept. Then wait for this one to come round. And do essentially the same thing. Oh, pick it up. No! I pressed A, but I kept moving. That's a downside of me using controller. I'm not that accurate. Okay, so this is quite a simple puzzle. Well, assuming this is the correct way to do it. I wonder if you can actually do some sort of clever way blocking yourself through the puzzles. Ah, we need both blocks. I see. Okay, fair enough. That's not really that big an issue. Because it'll be kindly delivered to us once more. But yeah, that's quite a simple one. Not gonna complain about that. Very nicely done. Look at that. We've got a new gadget unlocked. We don't know where the other star is, but I'm going to assume it's one hidden around in like this hub area. That's my assumption. I want to see if we can get the thing 3 blocks high. Hold on, let's see what Milton's got to say to us. Nothing? Really? How do we talk to you, Milton? Just sort of like a drop of a hat. Okay, how can we... What? It reset itself? But why? It's fine. Wait, we can solve it again extraordinarily quickly, probably. But we don't even need to, because this open. Right, yeah, okay. No, we still need to. Don't we? Yeah, we still need to get at least that other connector. I want to see, because I think we can. Indeed. Excuse my sprinting. Get through here. Oh no, hold on. I'm forgetting. We need to go up here, don't we? Then we need to grab this connector. Do a quick switch. This might all be for naught, mind you, but... Need a jammer. Need a jammer. I was like, something about this doesn't seem right. Need a jammer, get the cube, get the other jammer, get that cube, get the other... Well, we don't need the other connector, now I think about it. We only need all the cubes, don't we? There must be a way. Sort of power them all up. Trying to see, is that distance closer? It's not really any closer. We get rid of you, we don't need you, and we don't need the connector behind the wall, so it's not actually that big a deal that it's reset. Stop this nonsense. Okay, but it's my assumption that we can actually pile it up 3 high. 1, 2. Where'd I put the other cube? Over here? 3 with just a bit of accuracy. Maybe I should use a mouse and keyboard for it, because maybe I'll be a bit more accurate with it. Hold on. Let's try that. Left click to drop it. Yeah, like that. See? Simples. And then we had to do the same thing, so it's a bit jerky for a moment. As I use my mouse and keyboard. And put that there. Perfect. Back to controller. Get the jammer. Get that up in the air. And get us another star. Hopefully. If this doesn't work, it'll be quite sad. I thought all the levels actually save stated. Once you made a certain distance with them. But they're always kept in that distance. Apparently not. As you can tell. Some of them forget exactly what work we've done already. Luckily, it doesn't take too much to really get it done. There we go. That's got to be a clear sight of it. I didn't even connect it with this. But luckily, it's another star. Luckily, it's another star added to our collection. We've got another one in this world, but we don't know where it is. So again, I will likely be collecting stars later and going through the levels again. I don't know how hard it is, so I don't know if we'll need a hint guide or anything like that, but that we can figure out later. For now, seems like we're done with this world. We've got one more world to go through, so let's head back to the hub. I'm sure Elohim's got something to say to us.
The land of tombs is yours now, and let this be a lesson that only through faith may death be conquered.
Sure, I guess. We've still got the star world, which we can't interact with. Presumably, because we don't have enough stars. But next time, I suppose, we'll be heading off into the unknown again, into World C, whatever may be waiting for us there. I couldn't possibly know, but for now, we might have enough time. Oh no, we've got stuff to read out. Okay, well, we'll at least go upwards, I suppose. And then head over to the front of World C, by the land of the tombs. the ancient Egyptians have been bested in Talos principle. I was gonna say combat. It's not really a word I wanted. Puzzle solving. If it's old world simulated anyway, why simulate it like this? We don't need these elevators. Just connect the rooms all next to each other. It's a weird noise. Anything from you? Or anything new from you, I should say. Does not look like it. But next time we'll be heading over to Wild Sea. So for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been the Talos Principle. Look how many stations are on in this ivory tower. Weird, huh? I've been Dead Darling. Likes, comments, description, shares are greatly appreciated. Join the Dead Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.